This device I'm about to show you is a prototype for a patent I have on uh, charging electric vehicles while they're driving. Now, I'll quickly show you this. It's not a big problem. Um, what we have here is a way of, it's actually running right now. It is making absolutely no sound whatsoever. It does not make any sound while it's running. When you start this, it is started by this 12-volt battery here, and it goes through this flyback transformer. That produces 5,000 volts at 25,000 hertz. It goes through this and then through this spark gap, that's an actual spark plug there, to these two capacitors on either side of it. That flows into this device, which is a Tesla bipolar extended coil. And that goes into this coil, which is in normal terms this is an L1 coil, and it's the exciting coil, and it is the one that broadcasts all of the electricity. It's 25 feet long, and it surrounds this other larger coil here, which is the L2 coil. The L2 coil is a receiving coil. It collects the electricity and sends it in a circular pattern. After it goes around through this pattern, it goes around through this high voltage capacitor here that is specifically put here to save the electricity and hold it for a little while. Going back over here, we have a this is a step-down coil that steps down the electricity to where you can get to it and use it by DC out. This part right here is regular electricity. All of this part in here, everything in this that you see here, up in here, that's all cold electricity. While we're doing this, this device broadcasts the electricity to this antenna. This antenna is the antenna for representing the electric car batteries, and it charges those batteries and it keeps those charged. I have another antenna over here that is charging the one that we have here, this 12-volt battery. This would be a much larger battery over here. The situation is such that you cannot see what really is going on with it because it makes no noise. Now here is the coil, and if you can hear that, that tells you that electricity is going through this. It's not even on. The whole system is not even on. There's electricity here, there's electricity here, there's electricity here, there's electricity here, and there's electricity at this point here. Now, when you turn on the electricity that starts this thing, that's this switch right here. And what you're hearing there is the spark gap. That turned this whole section on here, and it's producing a spark gap that is running, that's starting the whole process. Okay. Now if I turn this off, it will still be running. See this? It's still running. And this is running, you can just barely hear it. Okay. So that's basically what's happening here, is that when I turn this off, it continues to run and continues to run totally and completely, and it's charging this battery, which represents the battery in the car, and it's also charging this battery here, which is a 12-volt battery, which really keeps the whole thing going. So the whole process goes and continuously runs as long as you well, I don't know. It hasn't stopped yet, so it runs all the time. I haven't been able to stop it, except that it will stop if you turn this on and then redo this. This spark gap here will actually shut it down and then restart it. So other than that, the thing continuously works all the time. Thank you.